2, 3, 4.
Hey, good morning, my Nightwishers. It is your day, and we are starting your day with, is it Everdream? Wacken 2013. I promise we will get to Phantom today. I'll explain later why we are not doing it first. But quite a few of you actually asked for this as well. And I always want to make sure I get the right show, the right singer, the right year, the right performance. I mean, you guys are very, very specific about who the singer is, what concert it is, what year, where. I mean, everything has to be perfect. So I'm hoping that I got the right one this time. And even sometimes it has to be the right video of the right show at concert. So I'm hoping I got it all right. It's Sunday, so that means you guys are going to see a lot of videos of me in my PJs. Because Sundays are generally just my down day. I don't see clients on Sundays. I don't do anything on Sundays except chill with the dogs. And in the fall, watch a lot of football. So, this is me chilling with the pups, who I don't know where the hell, I can only see one of them right now, in my puppy PJs. Yeah, just hanging out. Let's get it. You guys ready? Remember, I close my eyes to feel the music, unless like The Greatest Show, where it had to be visual in order for me to take it in, and I'll realize that. If it's just a live band on stage doing live band stuff with voices like Floor and music like they have, I tend to close my eyes to take it all in. Okay? And let's go. Everdream, Wacken 2013. Okay.
With Everdream.
Ever felt away with me? Just once, that all I need. Entwined and finding you one day. Ever felt away without me? My love, it lies so deep. Have a dream of me.
I keep saying the last one was my favorite one until I hear another one. That was spectacular. Oh my god. Okay, I have to collect my thoughts for a minute because there was so much. First of all, you know me, I got to talk about the composition first and then I'll get into the emotional part because that's me. And if you're here getting a reaction from me, you ought to know that by now, right? This is our fourth or fifth Nightwish song. So I love the fact that they use the audience as almost like part of part of the instrumental, right? So the audience clapping like that, it's like the audience knew that that was their part to play, and the band uses that as part of the instrumental piece. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I love the fact that the guitar played such an integral part in this time. This is really the first time out of any of the songs I've listened to, they've had a real clear guitar solo, like a rock band would, or I was almost going to say should, but that's my preference. But yeah, it's the first time they've had. I mean, he has come out and played and stuff, but this is the first time there's been a real clear guitar solo for me that I've heard so far. Okay, now you guys know how much I love Marco's voice, right? I love it in this song. I love it in this song because it's so clear. It's so. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but this is almost like a battle between two lovers, right? Them either breaking up or whatever, but it's like back and forth, right? Yin and yang. And they play that so well. And his vocals, where normally it's not that they're garbled, but he's screaming them almost, and so you can't really clearly, distinctly hear every single word that he says. Not in his own band, ironically, not with tarot, but when he's with Nightwish, he does that. But this is the first song I've heard him sing with Nightwish where you could catch everything was saying, and he was singing it with such emotion and angst and kind of like, God, the pain that was in his voice when he was singing it back to her just made you want to like, you know what I mean? And then she was giving it right back to him. It was like this yin and yang back and forth when they got to that place. Okay, so I'm going to end it on Floor. This is it. I'm going back to her range. Her voice. Do you realize that most of those high points, and I had my eyes closed, and I don't know, but most of those high points that she was hitting it with her chest voice, not with her head voice. You can tell the difference if you know singers or you know anything about music or anything. You can tell when someone's using their chest voice rather than their head voice, right? Head voice meaning they go into like their falsetto if they're a man, or I guess women. But she's using her chest voice. Do you know how hard that is to do unless you have the octaves to do that? She is, every time I hear her, she just fucking floors me every single time. That woman is so fucking amazing. The other thing is, if she keeps swinging her head around in circles like that, she's gonna break her fucking neck, and I'm gonna kill her because she's she needs to be here on this earth, blessing everybody with that God-given talent, or what am I saying? I'm not Christian, but that talent that she has, right? But so far, my absolute favorite song of theirs. It wasn't very long. It didn't have to be. It touched me right here in my soul. It's the first one. I mean, Poets just like totally screwed me up emotionally. I didn't know where I was going with that one. I didn't know if I was gonna cry or scream because that one was just like an emotional. I almost had a friggin' emotional breakdown listening to Poets, but this one literally brought me to an emotional point where I wanted to cry because it brought me to an emotional point in time in my memory bank in my life where I was like, oh my God, I feel this. And this is deeply personal to me. So thank you guys. There's many of you, I can't name all of you, who actually recommended this one. It wasn't the most popular one that you guys recommended. I'm not sure why, but I loved it. I tend to go for the underdog, and I loved it. I think it should have been closer to the top of the list, but we're doing several today, so anyway, I thought it was a great way to start it off. You guys have a fantastic day. We're doing Nightwish all day, baby. I'm going to throw in a tarot card. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and damn straight, take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao.